and the omnibus, so I was forced into the Archers when I was a child. And look, it's come back to bite me later on. I'm awash with the stuff.
The Archers is the world's longest-running radio show, with more than 15,000 episodes broadcast. Despite being a rural flavour show, The Archers is recorded in the heart of the UK's second-largest city, Birmingham.
BBC 2 at 9:30.
It's 7:15, and time for The Archers.
Last night, in the first minutes of the new year, Tony rang from the hospital to say Pat had given birth to a boy.
Well, what do you think?
Pardon?
You've been sitting staring at him for about 5 minutes. I hope he comes up to expectations.
Oh, yes. I was just thinking how much he looked like the milkman.
You were what? Twitch, you are the milkman.
Yeah, exactly. And look at that nose. That's definitely mine. I'd recognise it anywhere.
Nonsense. Your nose is all squashy.
Well, so will his be one day. Look, I only have to press it with my fingers.
Tony!
Sorry. Oh, Jack.
If he starts belling, it'll be your fault.
Good lungs, has he?
I won't say. Hey, Tony, see that woman over there?
Where?
The one with the yellow bread jacket.
What, with purple ribbons?
That's right. Well, she's discovered we're farmers. Every time she goes by, she tells me what a handsome young bull calf he is.
Well, go on.
Well, that's it. Don't you think it's funny? I'm calling him a bull calf.
Well, it'd be funny if she called him a heifer.
Oh, Tony. You're not exactly running round giving cigars to everyone, are you?
Aren't I?
You haven't taken a dislike to him, have you?
Oh, no, don't be daft. It just takes some getting used to. It's caught me a bit unawares.
I know what you mean. I can clearly remember ironing your shirt last night, and I can remember waking up this morning, but everything else in between's a sort of blur.
Really? You don't remember the journey in the van with the headlights blazing and the horn jammed on?
Of course I remember it, but it's all hazy.
And that night, sister?
I thought she was very nice.
Oh, she was to you. You weren't there when I asked her for some change for the coffee machine.
Oh, very thoughtless of me, slipping away to have a baby and leaving you all alone to face her.
Yes, it's always us men who carry the hardest burden. Can I lift him?
I wondered when you were going to ask.
Oh, there we are. Who's a chubby chap?
Well done.
Well, I could say the same to you. Hey, are you hungry?
No, he isn't. He was fed just before you came.
Oh. Have they said when you'll be allowed home?
Tomorrow, I expect, or the day after.
That soon?
Well, it's the usual thing these days.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I'd better start thinking about the practical details.
There's no need. Your mum and I worked it all out weeks ago. Nappies, everything. All arranged.
You mean you knew it was going to happen early?
Of course not. I wanted to be ready, just in case.
Let me see if I've got this straight. Peggy and her mother have gone in tonight.
Aye, with Doris.
I thought they only allowed 2 visitors at once.
Oh, then one of them will have to wait in the corridor for a bit then, Brian.
So Jennifer could go tomorrow afternoon.
As far as I know. Will you be taking her?
Yes, that was the idea. Not that I'd go in the ward.
Oh, I'm sure Pat would like to show her baby up.
Oh, I don't want a queue jump. As far as I can see, there are at least a dozen relatives in the line.
Aye, there'll be plenty of folk wanting to admire him.
It's not something I'm particularly good at, admiring babies.
An honest man. You sure you won't have a drink? It is New Year's Day, you know.
Oh, no thanks. I drank more than I should have last night.
It was a good do, wasn't it?
Yeah, a bit too good. I'd only just got over Christmas.
I know how you feel. Every year I say I'm going to hold back, but I always end up a few pounds heavier.
It's Christmas and New Year coming so close together, that's the trouble. In the old days, they had more sense.
You mean when the New Year began in March?
Yeah, that's right.
Aye.
And that's the sensible time to start the year. With winter over and everyone in the mood to celebrate.
Makes you wonder why they changed it, doesn't it?
Can't you guess? To bring us in line with Europe. The Continentals had always started the New Year in January, so we had to follow suit. If you ask me, it was the thin end of the wedge.
Was it?
Well, of course. We gave way on one thing, and look what happened. decimalisation, metrication. We'll be driving on the right before you know where we are.
Well, I think it's a bit too late to do anything about that now.
Yes, but I must do something about the weight I've put on. A couple of days lifting beat would be the thing, but it's all in.
It did pretty well.
Better than I'd expected, considering the season. In fact, I'm going to increase the acreage by 50% this year.
That shows confidence.
Well, the Sugar Corporation plans to produce half the country's needs by 1980, so they must support the grower. I'm not a gambling man if I can help it.
Is that what's kept you out of dairy farming?
Yes, one of the reasons. Don't fancy being tied to a cow's tail. Anyway, I must be going.
Are you sure? Doris will be back soon with Peggy. You could stay for a bite of supper.
Thanks, but I'm expected round at Jennifer's. A quiet evening of backgammon's about all I'm fit for.
So you reckon he's got your nose, do you?
Ah, that's right.
I don't mean to be personal, but how can you tell?
Oh, by looking.
Well, there's nothing, distinguished about your nose. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's just a nose.
Oh, admittedly, I haven't got a little red balloon on the end, but it's hardly commonplace. I'm proud of it.
I bet his eyes and that. Take after Pat, does he?
Well, I suppose there could be some resemblance, if one was looking for it.
Do you know when they'll be home?
Oh, we're not sure. Probably tomorrow or the day after.
At least she'll have had a couple of days in bed. I don't think it's right the way some hospitals push mothers out after a few hours.
Oh, I think she'd heave a sigh of relief if they turfed her out. A day after the birth, they were having a walkabout doing exercises.
Ah, well, when I was a lad, it was common enough for a farm labourer's wife to be back at work after a day or so.
Really?
Ah.
Well, that doesn't sound like the good old days.
Caught you there, Mr. Forrest.
Oh, I don't say that everything was better when I was a lad. But I suppose I do tend to forget about the bad things.
Whenever folk come in here making jokes about the time when good beer was a penny a pint and bad barmaids tuppence, I just...
Who comes in saying that?
Oh, Walter Gabriel, for one.
Oh.
He picked it up on his foreign travels.
The old devil. Just refused to serve him once or twice.
Oh, he's all right. But some folk who complain about prices make me mad. Stuff was cheap in the old days because working folk were half-starved producing it.
Ah, now hold on, I ain't having that. Life might have been hard at times, but nobody went hungry. And folks was a sight more cheerful than they are now.
Oh, around here, maybe.
Well, I reckon there's a lot of people going to feel hungry in a year or two if things don't improve for farmers.
I remember your Uncle Phil saying something like that a few years back. Oh, Dan's been saying it since we was at school together. Or so it seems.
Ah, maybe. But one day it's going to happen. Everyone was busy cutting back last year instead of expanding.
Oh, it seems criminal to me when so many people in the world are starving.
Well, farmers can't grow food at a loss. It's as simple as that.
Well, nobody's saying that they should.
Well, at least Joe Grundy's trying to solve the world food problem now with his scheme for breeding rabbits.
Oh, yes, I heard about that. Thousands of bunnies kept in by an electric fence.
No problems over hutches or feed.
No need to encourage them to breed quickly. They do it of their own accord.
Ah, they also burrow of their own accord, though, don't they? Under his electric fence and into every vegetable garden for miles. He can't be serious.
He's serious, all right. Says he can get a 500% return on his investment. Reckons to go into business in March.
Mind you, he's already lost one customer.
Sid, you mean?
That's right. The idea of Perk's pies is already a thing of the past.
What did he say his weight was?
7 pounds 1 ounce.
I must say I approve of you breastfeeding him.
Oh, the people at the antenatal clinic were very sound on breastfeeding.
Good for them. It's natural, and what's natural can't be bad.
Those oranges look nice as well.
Beg your pardon, Grandad.
Earlier on, Pat was saying the grapes look nice.
Oh, yes.
I'd better be going. Brian's face keeps peering through the window down there.
I'll go if you like, Jennifer.
No.
Give someone else a chance to come in.
I must go. I've made Brian promise to go for a walk before tea.
Oh, you'll have to get a move on. It'll be dark before you know where you are.
Oh, Lord, yes. Well, congratulations, Pat. He's super.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Bye, Grandad.
Bye, love.
I wonder if we'll be congratulating her and Brian soon.
Hey, she's not good.
Wedding bells, Grandad. They seem to be together all the time these days.
Well, they're well matched.
Then why don't they realise it and do something instead of keeping us on tenterhooks?
Just what Doris says.
Do you realise I had to queue up to see you?
Now, wasn't it worth it? What are you doing?
Oh, checking the label.
You don't think he's been switched, do you?
No, there couldn't be two with my nose.
Or ears.
Oh, do you really think so?
Well, they're not mine, that's for sure. What's that?
Like this. Oh, a surprise. Here you are.
Wieners? Why not join a wiener group?
Yeah, I thought you might want some light reading.
Thinking of taking up pigs, are you?
Well, weaners, perhaps. They were making fantastic prices last year.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks, love. And I've got a surprise for you.
Oh.
Auntie Gwyneth's been in touch. She's packed her bags and she's all ready to come and look after us when I'm out of hospital.
Oh, really?
Yes. 'Tis nice when we both have little surprises for each other, isn't it?
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
Here, Sid, do you have to sing that?
What's wrong with it?
It reminds me of those 20 rabbits stuck in our deep freeze.
Oh, we'll soon get rid of them, don't worry.
Perks pies.
Perhaps that wasn't one of my best ideas.
What I can't work out is where you thought we were going to make them. I mean, there's no room at the bowl.
We'll get boy with a little rabbit boy.
Oh, no. Not here. You wouldn't have turned our dream cottage into a pie factory.
Only the kitchen bowl, though. And perhaps the front room for storage. It'd have helped pay for the bank loan.
Oh, Sid. By all the rules, you should have been a millionaire by the time you were 20.
Yeah. Something must have gone wrong somewhere. Well, what do you make of that?
A stone wall. You've knocked half the plaster off.
That's right. Horton stone, that is. To make a real feature of this room.
You mean you're going to leave it like that?
Yeah. Unless you decide you want a rug on it.
Eh? Where I belong, rugs go on the floors.
Either a brightly coloured rug or perhaps a copper tray. Something to set off the stone like.
You amaze me.
I've been dying to knock that plaster off for weeks. Ever since we signed the contract.
I know what you mean. I've been dying to light a fire in the kitchen. See the logs blazing in the old fireplace.
Well, now you can light as many as you like. The deal's gone through, everything's completed, and we're the legal owners. With nothing to worry about but the bank loan.
Oh, Sid, don't spoil it.
Sorry, love. And what have you been up to while I was knocking down the wall?
Well, I cleaned the kitchen windows and then went rummaging round the bedrooms. Hey, do you remember a paper called the News Chronicle? There was a whole pile of them.
Oh, yeah. Do you think they might be valuable?
I hope not, because I used them to light the fire.
Oh. I wondered what that smell was. Smoke. It's curling under the door.
But the fireplace is on the other side of the kitchen. What's smoke doing this side?
Oh, no.
Hey, careful, Sid.
The window, Polly. Open it quick. Come on.
Oh, Sid, what have I done?
They don't seem to like us.
They're holding a parliament. Before the sun goes down, they'll disperse to their own nests.
Oh, really?
Sorry. You must know more about rooks than I do.
No, I doubt it. You're very fond of the country, aren't you, Jennifer?
Who isn't?
A lot of people like living in London.
The only good thing about London is the down train from Paddington.
Do you really think that? I mean, you're about the one person in Ambridge who'd look really at home in a Chelsea boutique.
Right.
It's true. In the way you dress, the way you think.
The way I behave.
Outrageous.
Yes. Is there some purpose behind all this analysis of my character?
Perhaps.
Why don't we talk about how lovely the sunset is?
Well, it's hardly spectacular.
Neither am I know. Let's consider the beet crop.
No, Jenny.
You sure? I mean, you must have some thoughts about sugar. According to Grandad, you're going in for it in a big way.
Would you be depressed if you thought you'd be living in Ambridge indefinitely?
No.
I always think there's nothing worse than someone who's always wishing they were somewhere else. They're the very devil to live with.
I expect they are.
Still, if you're happy here, it's all right. Because it's the only thing that's been bothering me.
Brian, if you...
Jenny, I think we ought to get married. Don't you?
So, what are you doing now?
Just getting ready for the next episode. Just
And,
moving mics around.
So, what do you do?
I do the spot effects on the arches. Any
Are you what we
movements
call Foley then?
and- kind of. Yep.
Okay. And these are all part of the paraphernalia of production.
Yep. That's the bull bar. That's
This one.
Yep. That's.
I mean, Hayley so wanted to be in their own place when their baby came. It's due in 2 months. Not much chance of that now. No. I mean, it would have been a stretch for them financially, mind, but Oh, I just wish there was something practical I could do to help them, Caroline. I mean,
I think The Archers has had this immense popularity over the years, basically because it has always very accurately reflected the reality of life and living in a rural community at whatever